This is Keith Truesdale. Today I am doing 3 deck profiles. First up is Madolche, followed by Prophecy, and then last up is Evil Swarms. This is my partner's build of Madolche, and so let's take a look. First up, we've got 3 Mewfreel, 3 Angeli. My partner particularly likes running 3 Mewfreel as it just makes the infamous Madolche Cake Assault combo just so much easier to do and just so much more consistent. It's 3 Messenger Lato. My partner's found he does run out of them very quickly, and he does like to have 3. But he does say it's also very annoying when you draw all 3, as he has done. Next up is 3 Hoot Cake. Again, part of the main engine of the combo, as you can see, is building out lots of triplets in this deck. When it comes to the monsters, just makes plays far more consistent. 3 Madolche. Stratos effect is very, very good that Madolche has. Makes combos more consistent. It gives more access to the rank 4s. It's just an overall very, very good card and just helps speed things up and keep things nice and quick and sleek. Next up is 2 Mained Maxis. I prefer to side Maxis. In this deck though, Maxi is on theme with the Earth. So you can discard it. My partner discards it more often for effects than he does to actually draw cards. But with the decks that are running around that special summon a lot, if you can main Maxi, main Maxi. 2 French Effect Veilers. Gives access to the one-of Synchro monster he runs. Also great for stopping effects, as interruptions with this can be quite nasty, and it's nice to have responsive. Next up is 2 Chateau. A lot of people only play 1. He plays, apart from David, he plays 2. As it can, people do MST Chateau. They do try and get rid of it. But also it gives access to Chateau over Chateau plays, which just puts more stuff in the graveyard for Tiramis, the lovely Tiramisu. And then just 1 ticket. You can recycle ticket with Tiramisu. There's no real need to run more than 1. Personally, I'd run 2, but I'm quite conscious of people getting rid of it. Nor have I really played the deck a great deal, so I don't really have a great vibe for how the deck works. So I trust his instinct of just running the 1. Next up, we've got all the staples. Very quick to get all the on-theme monster stuff over. We've got 2 Forbidden Lance. Great for stopping bottomlesses. Just keeping the stuff you've already got on board alive. Although you can, this deck has such amazing recyclability. If you don't have it, it's not a massive boo-hoo. What a shame. A lot of the monsters will put themselves back in the deck, and with Chateau, they put themselves back in the hand. 2 MST, it negates. So we all know it negates, even though Konami keeps telling us it doesn't. 1 Instant Fusion. I'll get to that with the extra decks. Still not wholly convinced on that. Next up is the traps. We've got 2 Emptiness. Being able to stop your opponent doing stuff is great, because this deck needs to be more irritating. 2 Wiretap. Undoubtedly one of the best trap cards in the game right now. People do often argue, oh, but it lets you use it again, but that's no excuse. It still stops it, and who will have the life points late game when you will redraw that solemn warning to use this again. Double trap stun stops stuff like TT, which just stops all trap cards really. Next up is two Fiendish Chains. Again, you don't really want big things destroying your stuff too quickly. Madolche don't really have a lot of muscle power. They rely mostly on clearing the field. Next is Double Mirror Force. Again, this deck was built before the new ban list, so it is just Double Mirror Force. I don't know if my partner will change that to a Treble Mirror Force build. I don't think he knows either. Then one Compulse, one Bottomless, one Solemn Warning. I don't think that needs a whole lot of explanation. Next we've got the extra deck, after I've got the main deck out of my way. Got two Madolche Queen Tiramisu. Undoubtedly one of the best rank 4s in the game. She can recycle herself of her own effect. If you've got one in the graveyard and one in the field, you can put it back into the extra deck. So there's no real need to run more than two. I wouldn't run just the one, because people will get rid of her incredibly quickly if they can. And she's also part of the main combo, along with Leviair the Sea Dragon. It's the go-to rank 3 in this deck. It allows you to keep on comboing. It pulls off the combo in spectacular form. You overlay the Mewtwo and the Hoot Cake, go into it, get back the Angeli, and blah, and carry on as per normal. MX Saber Invoker. Some people run more than one. I know of builds that run 3. You've got one target in the deck, don't run 3, run 1, save yourself some money, and run some other more useful things. Equipped Engineer is one of those more useful things you can run. It's great for if you're going first and you don't want to just leave a Tiramisu, or if you don't want to go into the Tiramisu, you can make Equipped Engineer and just leave the Messenger Lato, and the Equipped Engineer can keep the Messenger Lato alive. Fusion Adore is the explanation behind Instant Fusion. It just gives you more access into the rank 3s. It gives you an extra level 3. It just helps you pull off the combo more frequently. Next up is number 17, Leviathan Dragon. It's just an extra bit of muscle power in the deck, because a lot of the monsters are quite small. And it's also easy to detach off of, which this deck loves. It loves the fact that things get put into its graveyard. It just allows you to utilise the boss monsters just so much more. Next is the one-off Ally of Justice Catastor, the one-off synchro I was talking about earlier. It's great for them non-dark bitches, because he loves those. It's great for getting around problems. There's not a lot of dark decks at the moment. The only real one is Evil Source that's about to change with Shadow's coming out, but at the moment this is a fantastic card and will continue to be so. Next up is the Emergency Zen Mains. Any deck that can possibly make a rank 3 or a rank 4 deck and you're scared about Exedon Core, run Wind Up Zen Mains. It just helps. Next is Cowboy, because we all love cowboying people for game. We all hate being cowboys for game, but we love to do it. Next is Crazy Box, but my partner keeps telling me this is an Alu card, but it doesn't look like an Alu card. He has borrowed Alu cards off friends. He's yet to get hold of one himself, but that will become an Alu card at some point, I am told. Next is Maestroke. I'm not going to explain that too much. We all know and love Maestroke. Next is 101 Silent Honor Arc, and then Exciting Night. I am going to contest. These are mine. That I let him borrow. He hasn't made them, but I will speak to them. They are fantastic cards. If you've got the money for them, do buy them. They are just amazing rank 4s. If he puts in another instant fusion target as a level 4, he'll probably have more access into them, and I know that is something he is deeply considering. Next up, we've got the side deck for Madolche. 2 Chain Disappearance. Great for the mirror match, getting rid of the Mutuals. Great for Prophecy, get rid of the blue boys, or midget as some people call him. It just gets rid of things that would be a problem. Transfiguration Prophecy, it interrupts plays. Great mirror match, great for Prophecy. Great against Prophecy, just great against anything that needs the graveyard, really. Next, got Diner. I was just having a quick discussion with my partner about this before we filmed this video. He was just really testing this out, but we've come to the conclusion, really, that Madolche don't really need to side Diner because they have enough get rid of it now in the form of Tiramisu that this really doesn't need to be in. But in a higher level deck, higher level spam decks, you would want to side this because Evil Swarms are an issue. 3 Heroes Rule 2. I don't personally like this card, but he loves this. It's very unexpected. It's great for just countering things that would use the graveyard in terms of targeting, so it's Gravekeeper's Ambusher, there's Call of the Horde. The list is endless, and it's just my mind has suddenly gone blank. Grand Mole, great, has synergy with the deck, with it being Earth, level 3, can give more access to the rank 3s in the deck. Also gets rid of stuff that you gets rid of, particularly large things that you may not be able to get rid of with Tiramisu. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. This deck isn't a dark deck, so Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is a good idea. Next is a single Twister. You may notice is he's running 2 MSTs and then just siding 1 Twister. He didn't count the number of MSTs before he constructed his side deck. It's great for destroying particularly Grand Stableker Tower Chainlink 2. Another quick play because you destroy Tower Chainlink 2, and I keep telling people the tower doesn't get the other effect of the search. Please take that on board, people. Stop MSTing Tower as soon as you draw the MST. DD Crow, he wants to main this because it just gets rid of. It's great in the mirror match. It's great against Evil Swarm. It's great against pretty well much everything. At the moment, it just clears out your opponent's graveyard. It's just a fantastic card. I'm starting to question why I don't side it myself. Light Imprisoning Mirror, again, it's an Earth deck. Same reasons for Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Why not? If you're not running a deck which is light or dark, do side both in. You will thank yourself. So that is my partner's Madolche deck done. Again, I'm going to be doing 2 more deck profiles today. Blue Eyes Prophecy is the one I'm about to do, and then Evil Swarms will follow. See you in a bit.